Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? Hello, everybody, and welcome. A brand new streaming week, ladies and gentlemen. I am Darkside Phil, and I welcome you to my first stream. That is right, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How you doing? It's Monday, the 18th of February, 2019. Holy crap, I actually knew the date without looking it up. How are ya? I hope I find you well, and I hope you're ready for fun new stuff. Let's talk a little bit about this week. Let's talk a little bit about the sub goal. Let's talk a little bit about everything coming up. So here's the deal. Right now, this week, shall be some good variety, a mix of content, which is great because variety is good. I realized that, on Friday and Saturday, I was playing the same two games, both Metro and Jump Force, constantly, and people were getting a little bit burnt out. So yesterday, Sunday, we took a day away to do all Battle Royal fun. We had Apex Legends co-op with Brian and Kekken, and then after that, I did some solo Black Ops 4 Blackout. That was all well and good, but we knew we had to jump back into the new releases. So overnight, I did a poll to determine what would you guys like to see as the main gameplay stream today. The winner of the poll would be the main gameplay stream today, and the loser of the poll would be tomorrow's gameplay stream. It was neck and neck all evening. Now, only about 450 people voted, FYI. And sometimes when I put polls up on Twitter, I get, a lot. And sometimes I get very little. This is kind of middle of the road, this voting, I would say. But by only 2%, the winner of today's main gameplay stream was Jump Force. That's negligible. You're talking probably 10 people determine the entire poll, which is pretty nuts. So today will be Jump Force on the main gameplay stream. No worries to those who wanted to see Metro. It's going to be tomorrow, as I'll explain in a moment. So, 4+ hours of Jump Force. Whew. I'm going to be very honest with all of you. The game is funny for the wrong reasons. Some of the characters look like they're made of plastic and just look incredibly disturbing. The plot is pretty just laughable, that this is what they slapped together to make this game so far. And, it's interesting to see how they implement these crossovers with the characters. And if anything, the nicest thing about the game is all the animations of combat. The combat attack animations are incredibly elaborate, Playing Gada and summoning the giant, sand demon that goes into a big pyramid and slams and eats your opponent. Pretty nuts that you can do this shit on the fly, in the middle of a game. But that being said, then the actual, idle animations of the characters are bad. There's no English dub at all. It's all Japanese, voice acting. If there even is voice acting, there's not a ton of it. And I think I'm in Chapter 3 right now of the game. I don't know how many chapters it has, but we'll see, moving forward. Most of the game has pretty much been do a ton of recruiting, meaning fight someone who's controlled by the evil cubes, free them from their grip so that you recruit them to your team. Loading screens, which is about 85% of the gameplay of the game is sitting at loading screens. I'm not even exaggerating. The loading is that bad in Jump Force. And then every once in a while you get a boss fight. We had a gauntlet fight against a bunch of Toguros, and it looks like now we're going to be fighting Blackbeard. So that's cool at least. We'll have some variety coming up. And we'll see how it goes, all right? I've only played it for about 4 hours, so I'm not very far into it. After today's another 4 hours, we'll see, are we going to be in, Chapter 5 or 6, I don't know, we'll see. But maybe we'll get a big tear into it today after 4 more hours of gameplay. Alright. So, that's going to be today's main gameplay stream. Some people have asked, will I play the game online? I have no idea. We got to see how long it takes to get through the campaign of the game before we even consider going online. I'm still learning the very basic gameplay mechanics. The game seems incredibly simple. It really does. It doesn't seem complex at all. To the point where maybe it's too simple, and it's going to become incredibly hard because the computer will cheat, I guess, and read what you're doing. I don't know. It certainly seems like it's going to be one of those games. So we'll see, but, I got to get through the single player before we even consider playing online. All right. So, 4 hours of development. We'll see how this goes today with Jump Force. I'm not going to lie. I have an energy drink today. I haven't been drinking caffeine-infused energy drinks in a long time, maybe once a week. And I figured I would need it today to get through these loading screens. I'm going to need you guys to interact with me and have some fun. Let's hang out and take the loading as a time to interact and talk rather than have it dead air. because I don't want to fall asleep waiting for the loading screens. Okay? Just being honest here. All right. Now, later tonight, I'll be continuing on with Subnautica. The new chill game that I've been playing on streams. I played 2 sessions of it so far, I believe, and it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Last session, we were able to craft some stuff like the room where you scan and can fabricate stuff. That's important. And right now, I think what I need to do is, I think there's a distress signal I could check out. And I think that I need to head out towards the crashed ship and check out near the ship what's going on. People said there's a lot of blueprints and good things around there that you can grab that are pretty important. So probably that's what I'll be focusing on tonight with 2 more hours of Subnautica on the late stream, okay? Then tomorrow, since we didn't do it today, tomorrow will be Metro Exodus, a 4-hour stream of Metro Exodus, and we'll see how that goes. More than likely, I'll be clearing out an entire new area. We had just arrived in the desert, and so I'll probably be focusing on the desert and doing all the content there for the majority of that stream. And then tomorrow night will be the return of Dark Souls Remastered, yes. We'll do about a 2-hour session of Dark Souls Remastered on Tuesday night. That should be pretty fun. Haven't done that in a while. And we're at Seed the Scaleless, where I'm trying to blow his tail off to get the Moonlight Greatsword. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It seems like it's going to be incredibly tough to do it. So I guess we'll see. Excuse me. We shall see what happens. All right. Then Wednesday this week will be my day off. It is official. It will be my day off. There is no more forecast of snow. Originally there was supposed to be snow this week. They changed the forecast. Now it's just going to be rain. So Wednesday will be my day off for this week. Spending some time with Kat, and I was running off and doing errands. In particular, this week it's going to be so much fun because I think we have to do a Costco run. Oh boy, how exciting. Oh yeah, we're going to have a thrilling day going to Costco. But then I'll be back on Thursday. And the main gameplay stream, again, will be one of these new release games. Will it be Jump Force or will it be Metro? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just play it by ear and play whatever I feel like. Or maybe I'll do another poll overnight on Wednesday to determine what you guys want to see again. Okay? Thursday night, more than likely will be more chill fun. And I'm thinking Minecraft. It's been a while since I played it. So maybe some Minecraft on Thursday night. Then on Friday, again, it'll be whatever game I didn't play on Thursday. Okay? Paired with another chill stream. Maybe it'll be more Black Ops 4 Blackout. Or maybe I'll try out this new Tetris 99 game. Although I'll be very frank with all of you. I don't think that the Tetris 99 game is even good enough to occupy an entire stream. All it is Tetris played quickly for Battle Royale. That's it. And I don't think that after a couple games, the gimmick's going to die out and no one's going to want to see it. So I think that that's really not a good game for streaming. But maybe I'm wrong. So I don't know what to say. We'll see. We'll see. It'll either be that, or maybe, like I said, I'll bring back Black Ops 4 Blackout. We'll do something chill Friday night, okay? Now, you may have noticed, I just mentioned, wait a minute, Friday, isn't that when Anthem releases? Of course it is. Anthem, the biggest non-release of 2019 so far. A game that really, unless you are someone who consistently has a team of friends that you do these grinding online games playing with, it pretty much doesn't even exist. All reports so far is that the game is bare bones, has little to no content, it has no significant story at all, has a lot of problems with performance and bugs, and is a piece of shit. So, BioWare, How the Mighty Have Fallen, no, I'm not buying Anthem. I'm skipping it. I don't care. I don't care. I have no significant desire to play Anthem at all. It seems like it's a piece of crap. Okay? So there you go. Some people have asked, when's the next new release Phil's playing? I don't even know. Being very honest with you, I don't even know. We're going to continue with Jump Force and Metro. We're going to see how long it takes to get through those. If I finish those up and people are bored and want to see something different and they're not satisfied with, say, Dark Souls Remastered as the mainstream, maybe I'll get Microsoft Game Pass just to play Crackdown 3, which I've heard isn't very good either. I seriously doubt I'm playing Far Cry New Dawn because I've heard it's terrible. It's basically Far Cry 5 with a skin, and it's pretty boring. Those just the things that have come out recently aren't very good. I don't know what to tell you guys. I play what's new, and in January we had Resident Evil 2, which was great. That was a really good one. Kingdom Hearts 3, which is kind of meh. It was just kind of middle of the road, kind of not great at all, but it was passable. Now the stuff coming out is just not good at all. And this is hilarious because we were all dreading February. We're like, oh God, February, everyone's going to be broke. Then we find out all the games are bad. You're like, wow, well, maybe not. So what do you do, right? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, we're busy with some of this stuff. And, we'll wait a week or so. We'll see we'll play it by ear. We'll see how things are by the end of the week and make a judgment call by then. In March, every week we've got major releases. Every single week there's a major release. So that's a good thing. And we'll, once we get to March, hopefully we'll have more variety and stuff too. So. Okay. So there you go, guys. That's what you can expect schedule-wise. A few things I'd like to talk about. First of all, the sub goal, which I only launched a few days ago, is almost achieved. We have a subscriptions goal of 525 subs this month. And if we hit that, I'll be doing a new retrospective event in March. We had one just last week on Wednesday, and it was so successful. People really loved this event. They came out for it. They contributed. They're watching the videos on YouTube, and they're telling me, Phil, we love this. Do another one. Okay, you said the same thing in September, and this time around, rather than wait 6 months, sooner rather than later, I'd like to do another one. Plus, I think this is a great opportunity to do that because, as you know, coming up, I'll be raising funds for my taxes due in April, and doing another retrospective event is a good opportunity to do that because it brings people out who normally wouldn't be watching my stuff. So that being said, we are very close to hitting the subs goal for the month. If you take a look here, we're at 513 subs out of 525. Only 12 more subs needed in order to hit the subs goal for the month and guarantee that we're doing this retrospective event in March. So please consider subbing. You guys know all the benefits to subbing, including getting over 35 emotes, a cool chat crown badge to show that you're an ongoing sub, and it'll upgrade depending on how long you are a sub. You will not have to watch advertisements when I take ad breaks during streams. Many, many, many benefits, okay? So please consider it. Outside of all that, just a few quick things I've been mentioning recently. The first is that sometime in March, I'm strongly considering and more than likely will be doing a serious marathon to raise funds for my taxes. I'm trying to get input from you guys on what you would like to see. Like, what would bring people out for, let's say, a 12 to 16-hour gaming marathon from me, where I'm seriously just, hunkering down, playing like crazy, trying to raise a funding goal to pay my taxes in April. What would it be? What would work? Well, I got a few suggestions. Overnight, someone actually wrote me a nice email. They said, I don't think you should do anything that's like a chill stream, because you already do those regularly, so it doesn't seem like it's out of the ordinary. Maybe, since this is a celebration of, you're being over 10 years of a content creator and you want to try to bring out the longtime fans, maybe do something like Mass Effect 2, which you said you were going to be doing for like 2 years and you never did. Play Mass Effect 2 in a big extended stream where you really try to significantly get through the game and do a Renegade Femshep run this time, so it's something different. That was one suggestion. I said, that might be a really good one. Another one was Shenmue 2. And even though I agree Shenmue 2, everyone wants to see me play it, I don't know if doing Shenmue 2 would be good for the marathon. The only reason I say that is, as you know, when I play these Japanese-centric culture games, like Yakuza and the like, it brings out a certain audience. It's not necessarily the mainstream audience that I need to appeal to during a marathon in order to have them come out and support me so I can pay my taxes. You see what I mean? So it is in the running, don't get me wrong. I'm considering it. I'm just afraid that if I do it, people will complain, well, that's a terrible marathon because I don't like that kind of game. And then half my potential audience gets turned off and never shows up and doesn't support. That would not be good. Okay? My idea was a marathon of platformers, in particular, either Sonic the Hedgehog or Donkey Kong Country. I've never done either of them at all for the internet. I've never played Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, or 3 at all on the internet, and I've never done Donkey Kong Country. I've only done Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That was it. So I was thinking maybe like kind of a marathon challenge run of those. Can I get through those games in one session? You know, how tough would it be? You know, you guys might not realize this, but both those franchises, like original Sonic the Hedgehog as well as Donkey Kong, are pretty tough. So that could be pretty rage-inducing. So, we'll see. You know, again, what I need you guys to do, think about this seriously. Man, what would really bring out people to come to a special event like this? And man, what would convince people to contribute to help fill out? You know, what during a stream like that would it be that would help out? You know what I mean? Let's think about it. We got about a month, because the way I'm thinking is probably it's going to be the second half of March, either the next to last or last week. I'm almost thinking right before Sekiro releases. Sekiro releases March 22nd. So maybe that week right before, I'll do a few, maybe I'll do the, if we hit the goal, we'll do the retrospective event, and then one day we'll do the marathon. You know, we'll do a couple special events lined up back to back to try to raise funds and see how well I can do. Okay? I think that would do really, really well. But I guess we'll see, you know, we'll see. I definitely am going to need the help, guys, because if I don't get enough money for my taxes, I'm pretty screwed. I mean, a lien on my house or putting me into a payment plan I can't afford, so I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, either way is terrible. And I obviously don't want to have to consider selling my house to pay taxes. That would be awful. So let's see what happens. All right, let's tackle this head on. But think about it. Think about what you guys would like to see, and please give me your feedback. All right. Many ways you can do that. You can email me, darksidefil@hotmail.com. You can message me on Twitter. You can do many things. Okay. All right. The only other thing is that I'm just giving you kind of a preliminary heads up. Next month, also in March, probably around mid-March, I may be appearing on a podcast. I have not done anything like this in a million years. All right. So we'll see what happens. I'll give you guys more details as they become available. But it's very possible I'm going to be appearing on a podcast one day for a couple of hours. What I'm hoping is that this appearance, number one, would just be fun, something different that I haven't done in a long time. And number two would maybe give me some new exposure and promotion, considering that I'm going to be doing special events to help raise funds for taxes and the like that, you know, in later March anyway. So maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll be something nice and positive for me that I haven't had in a long time, okay? So I'll have more information on that as we get closer to it. But I'm just giving you the heads up, as I said yesterday, planting the seeds of interest so that you guys will be interested. In the next few weeks, I'll give you more solidified details, okay? So there you go. All right, that's really it, guys. Let's get to the plugs. All right, let's do some plugs. And then after that, I'll do some shout-outs. And then after that, we'll get started. Okay? Sounds good? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all of your support. I'm going to be very honest with you. You guys in the last few weeks helped me out tremendously, especially those who actually tipped me, because I needed the support. I was very low on funds. Everything was bad. Everything's all right for now in the short term. All right? So the good news is everything's good. Crisis averted for the short term, at least for a couple months here. That being said, right now, any way that you choose to support myself and my efforts to continue doing this for a living is greatly appreciated, and they all help me out equally. That means if you'd like to pledge to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidefil, if you'd like to buy something from my Teespring merchandise shop, or if you're here live on the stream, if you'd like to cheer, sub, or tip, all those things are greatly appreciated, and they're all positive. So thank you to anyone who does any of them. Now, if you are live on the stream and you want to get some interactivity with me, in particular, as I told you, Jump Force has a ridiculous amount of loading screens. So we're going to have ample opportunity for interactions, all right? If you either cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I will give you a shout-out, a verbal shout-out, okay? Also, we have the Stream Stats leaderboard in effect. So if you'd like to be the top cheerer or top tipper of the day, you can get up there for extra recognition, which is really cool. I also am going to be tracking total tips for the day, as I've been doing recently. Okay. So yeah, now also, you may have noticed this. The cheering leaderboard built into Twitch, integrated into my stream chat, has reset. It always resets overnight from Sunday to Monday. So to this ample opportunity, if you want to get noticed, if you cheer today, you're definitely going to get big recognition for your contributions because you're going to be up there on that leaderboard. Right now, we have one person so far who's cheered today. So, yeah, it's a good opportunity for recognition, okay? So, that being said, thank you all for anything today. I really do appreciate it. All right, I really do. And hopefully we have a fun stream, regardless of the fact that the game may have too much loading and be a laughing stock. I think we could still make a good stream out of it if we all interact and have fun and just talk and hang out, you know? More of a hanging out mentality than, oh, we got to seriously play through this amazingly great game, you know, because it's not. Let's be honest here. It's not an amazingly great game, at least from what I've seen so far. But I think we can still make a good time of it, okay? Fair enough, everybody? All right, so I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention before we get to shout-outs. Is there anything else? I feel like there's something lingering that I forgot. What the hell was it? Ah, man. Well, I think we're good. If I can't remember it, it must not be so important, right? Okay. So let's get the shout-outs, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we started off today with Jad DF, or Jad F. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, and I apologize for that, Jad. He said he's subscribed to the channel for 12 months, and he says another 12 months have passed. Thanks for the entertainment. Are you going to play Metro or Jump Force first? Today is Jump Force. Tomorrow is Metro. Per the voting. You know, I didn't choose this. It was per the viewer voting overnight. Okay? Young Remy did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, shout out to the weebs. Young Remy is the top cheerer of the day because he's the only cheerer of the day so far. So let's get him up on the leaderboard with that 50-bit cheer. Very nice. Then I received a $1 tip from Piggy Smalls. What a name. And he says, have you seen the new YouTube drama? There's a YouTuber who made a video exposing big pedophile rings on YouTube, and the videos even have advertising on. I don't know, and I don't care. The truth of the matter is, I don't care about YouTube. Just being very frank here. You know, YouTube has degraded itself into a piece of shit website that's completely automated, zero effort, zero actual conscious, intelligent thought. Management of the company is terrible. Everything's terrible about YouTube, which is why it's fallen apart. It's why ad revenue is terrible on the site. It's why there's no reason to ever focus on it ever again. And I'm being very honest here. Unless that company has a complete shift in leadership, there's no reason to ever focus on YouTube ever again. Nothing positive is ever going to come out of there ever again. I mean, they did a YouTube Rewind video that had the most dislikes ever on the site. No one likes the site. Everyone hates them. Okay? So, it's just going to continue unless they actually change. And they've shown zero potential and effort or willingness to change. They won't even admit when they do stuff wrong. So, let them continue on their own self-destructive path. I don't give a shit. As you guys know, for me, YouTube is just a place where I archive content. That's it. I don't really care about, you know, YouTube and what they do. So let them continue to burn in a disgusting manner, and you know, when they finally die, then finally a competitor will be able to step up. But right now, they're, you know, until they, as long as they still hold the top spot, no one has a chance of competing. That's the problem. Google dollars hold all the power. So I don't care about it. I don't know about it. If anything, you know, I have my comments disabled, okay? Which means no one can fuck around with my videos. My videos are exactly what they are at face value. An archive of my fun gameplay with you guys on a daily basis, period. No one has an opportunity to pervert them into anything else because the comments are off. And it's been like that for over a year and a half, and it's not changing. So, good riddance to whoever's getting affected by this crap. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, thank you for the $1 tip. So far, you're the only tipper for today. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. There we go. Which means we have total tips of $1 so far for today. Okay. Let's see here. So Swaggins Charity says, I'm here to say fuck this game. I'd rather repeatedly slam my head into a concrete wall than watch this game. All right, well, thank you, Swaggins, for that positivity. Definitely appreciate it. Something we really needed on a stream. Thanks very much, Swaggins. Maybe you should keep those thoughts to yourself. I'm just saying. It doesn't really help when you shit all over the game. Just saying. Okay. Chichurdy has subscribed for 14 months and says, I've been a while since I've been around. I'm back and ready for action. Now let's reach your sub goal. Thank you very much, Chichurdy. We will definitely check. On the sub goal at the end of this pre-stream. We'll see if we made any progress. Hopefully we did. Real Talk Play Apex did a 75-bit cheer and said, Swaggins is just a negative Nancy, laughing my ass off. Yeah, well, listen, I understand you don't like a game. I get that. I do. But some people just don't have the ability to to basically not shit all over stuff. It's like, listen, I admit the game isn't the best game, but I've had a fun time playing it because it's hilarious to see the plastic-looking characters, to see what kind of plot they're piecing together, to see the dream matches of these characters facing off has been pretty neat. The loading times kill it, though, in my opinion. It's the loading times that actually make it terrible. But, you know, Swaggins, I hear ya. You don't like the game, great, but crapping all over it doesn't necessarily make it, you know, better. You know what I mean? All right, Inja8089 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, Inja, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Eternal Napalm did a 150-bit cheer. It says, hi, DSP. Hope you're doing well. In Metro Exodus, there's a damage multiplier for stealth shots. Even on hardcore mode, my stealth headshots one-hit mutants. 4-time scope and suppressor kicks ass. All right, so apparently, you know, as long as they're not alerted to your presence, shooting enemies in stealth does more damage. That's good to know. Thank you for telling me, Eternal Napalm. I guess we will have to try that out the next time that I play the game. And by the way, Eternal Napalm, you're the top cheerer for the day. With the 150-bit cheer, thank you very much, Eternal Napalm. All right, and then the Midnight Narwhal tipped me $1.50 and said, I am the highest tip now. Indeed you are, the Midnight Narwhal. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and get you up on the leaderboard. Oops. 150. All right, there we go. So now we're up to $2.50 in tips. Eventually, I'll probably just round that off because I hate having to put change in there. Having to put, you know, 50 cents and everything. It becomes annoying, so. So I can just cheer it again. He said, my hate for this game is equivalent to your hate for Fortnite. I don't hate Fortnite. I never said I did. Remember, I played Fortnite when it was a new free-to-play game. I played it again, and then I played it a third time. I actually played 3 separate times over a 6-month period. You know, the second half of 2017. I even won a match. And I said, I don't hate the game. I just don't like the mechanics. The gunplay is RNG. You know, which is stupid in my opinion. I mean, that's really dumb that the gunplay is not consistent. The building mechanics are dumb. They are superfluous to anything that has to do with skill in a shooting game. They basically add nothing, and they just overcomplicate the game to the point where it becomes a build fest and stupid gimmick fest rather than a serious shooter. And then, of course, it became virally popular with children because of the cartoony graphics, and it was free. So now I have no desire to ever play it again. But I don't hate the game. I just don't think it's a very good game. Okay? Just saying. And that's my opinion. I have a right to it. But I'm not going to sit here and keep shitting on Fortnite constantly. I'm not going to. That's stupid. You know? I'll play what I like. I like Blackout. You know, right now Apex Legends is pretty good. I'll play what I like. And if I don't like something, I'll skip it. Which is why I didn't play Fortnite for a year. You know what I mean? Despite it being the most virally popular game on Twitch, which is not anymore, but since it was, and I don't care about it, so I didn't play it, and I was fine, okay? So there you go. Real Talk Play Apex cheered again and said Swaggin's negativity is strong. Apparently it is. Ace has cheered. He says, at what point is it appropriate to quit a game? Trying to beat a boss a certain number of times, for example. For me, and this is the end-all be-all, okay? If you just stop having fun, if there's zero potential for you to have fun playing a game, then stop playing it. The whole point of video games and gaming in general is leisure. It's not supposed to be a work task. I think this is where a lot of people get the wrong idea about games that are overly difficult. Oh my God, you really got to bust your ass to beat this game. But then what's the point? If you're not having fun when you're playing a game, you're doing it wrong. Now, some people like challenge. They have fun being challenged. And then when they finally beat that said challenge, they feel this massive level of accomplishment and positivity and fun. That's cool. Some people don't. Some people like more casualized games that are easier. They don't want to have monstrous challenge in every game that they play. So everyone's different. It's whatever floats your boat, and I'm okay with that. But it's about fun factor. If you're having zero fun, okay, then don't play the game. You know what I mean? Right now, I am still having fun playing Jump Force. I absolutely am. I'm laughing at some of the silly animations. We're having interaction during the loading. The plot, when it actually advances, is interesting. And I'm curious to see where the game's going, right? After today's stream, maybe I'll be so dead on the game. I'm just like, this game sucks ass. I don't want to play it anymore, and that'll be the end of it. You know, that's really where I draw the line. Same thing with like Kingdom Hearts 3. I really enjoyed, even though I didn't like some of the worlds, I did still enjoy, I'd say, the first 3/4 of the game. It wasn't until the final quarter of the game, when all the Disney stuff ended, and it just became a grind fest against a gauntlet of bosses that I didn't know or care about because I didn't play the other 700 Kingdom Hearts games, that I was like, well, you know, the ending kind of sucks, because I don't care. I have no investment in this plot, so why would I care about this ending, right? So there you go. But I still wanted to finish it, because I had put so much time and effort into it, and I wanted to see how it ended so I could fairly review the game. So I still got a sense of accomplishment when I beat it. Even though I don't think it was a very good game, I still felt rewarded beating it and saying, okay, I now know what the game is, okay? So there you go. That's kind of the deal. But if you feel like you're getting no enjoyment at all, I'm not going to get nothing out of this doing it, then why do it? That's when, that, in my opinion, is when you should drop a game and not continue to play it, okay? Okay, Real Talk Play Apex Cheered, he says, that's like you going on Ninja stream just to shit on Fortnite constantly. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. So the difference here is you can not like something, and that's okay. You can voice your opinion. That's okay. But to actively go to somewhere where you know that thing you don't like is going to be just to spout your negativity, that's a waste of time. You know, people come on here all the time. They hate me for whatever various reason, and they just try to shit on me during the streams. Like, why are you here then? If you don't like something, just avoid it. If you actually don't like something, don't show up, right? I don't go to a country music concert because I don't like country music. That would be pretty stupid if I actively go to a country music concert and the whole time boo the musician because I don't like country music. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete fucking moron if I did that. So why would you do it on a stream, right? So it's the same methodology. You don't like something, skip it, right? There you go. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Okay. All right. I guess that's it, guys. So what I would like to do is say thank you to everyone who contributed so far today. Reminder, cheering, subbing, or tipping, I will give you a shout out. And as I promised, let's check on the sub count because it might have gone up. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Hold on. And now I misclicked. Sub count. Here we go. Wow, we are up to 4,000 subs. How did that happen? No, I'm kidding. We're at 515 subs, guys. So we did make some progress. We're only 10 subs away. We're only 10 subs. What the? Wait a minute. Yes, that's correct. Okay, 515. Yeah, we're only 10 subs away. We could do this today, guys. We could do this on this stream. Very good. We're almost there. Hyperior21 just cheered and said, I used to hate hard games. I'm having a blast trying to beat Dark Souls on New Game Plus. Yeah, you know what? I think people know that about me. Like, when I started on YouTube, you know, we're talking 2008 through, like, maybe 2013, I didn't like overly difficult games. I did not enjoy the challenge at all. I liked more casualized games where it was me just kind of enjoying the ride and, yeah, having fun and sharing that with an audience, right? And then when I kind of got exposed to the Dark Souls style game and I finally got into it and I realized how fun and rewarding it was to explore these worlds and everything they have to offer, when you actually put time and effort into it to learn it, then I was like, oh, it was like eye-opening. I was like, wow. And I started liking the Dark Souls franchise, Bloodborne, Neo, all these tough games. And that's a good thing, I think, It's one thing to just play casualized games. Another thing entirely to purposely play a game is going to be difficult, to challenge yourself. A lot of things I wouldn't have experienced that were pretty awesome in gaming if I hadn't opened myself up to this kind of deal. So, yeah, I would say I'm kind of like you, Hyperior. Same thing. I did not like the challenge. I thought that it was easier to just go along for the ride and do a quick playthrough on YouTube and rush through a game. And now, it's the complete opposite when I play those style of games. I want to explore everything. I want to find every item. I want to look for secret passages. I want to fight the optional bosses. You know what I mean? So there you go. Pretty cool. All right. All right, guys. So that is it. Let's end the pre-stream. I know, actually, not a very long pre-stream today compared to recently. They've been like hours long. But hey, it's as long as it needs to be. It's as long as it needs to be. And, okay. Oh, hold on. Oh my God, a lot of stuff's going on. First of all, my phone is screwed up. What is going on here? Ugh. My phone is having all kinds of problems. Anyway, I'll put the phone down. Swag is just cheering. He says, I feel like I should at least show up regardless if it's a game I like or not because I have the duty to moderate the chat. It sucks when there's no mods to help you out. And, I do appreciate that, Swaggins, and I understand that. Your situation's a little different because you're someone who is here to help. And I get that. At the same time, you coming in to crap on the game doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I don't like this game. I'm going to be here just to moderate the chat and to help Phil. But then coming out and publicly saying, oh, I hate this fucking game. It's a piece of shit. It doesn't help anything. You hear what I'm saying, man? Again, I appreciate your help. If it really is something that absolutely bothers you so much, then you don't have to be here. All right? But if you can stomach through it to moderate, I appreciate that. But please don't constantly take every moment to shit on the game. All right? All right, Bobby Ling just received an anonymous sub from an anonymous gifter. Congratulations to Bobby Ling. That is pretty awesome, right? So congrats, and hope that you enjoy the gifted sub. There you go. All right, now Swaggins getting some love from the stream chat. So people are saying, shout out to Swaggins. Praise be Swaggins for coming in and helping out when he doesn't like the game. So there you go, Swaggins. Your aid and moderation is appreciated, even if you don't like the game, okay? All right. All right, everyone. I think that's it. I think it's now time to begin. What the hell? Dude, I'm all technical issues today. Now my laptop's frozen. There we go. Wow, my phone's frozen. My laptop's frozen. My balls are frozen. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, I think we're good now. I think everything's good. Everything's working. Okay. All right. Let us end the pre-stream. And let us begin with Jump Force. All right. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we're only 4 hours in so far. Let's see what happens with another 4 hours today. Oh, boy.